Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Idiots Reading Comics. This week is episode 23. It's going to be Shazam, Volume 1. Just let everybody know, please subscribe at Two Idiots Reading Comics for our YouTube and podcast. And go follow us on Two Idiots RC at Twitter and Instagram. There you'll see what we're going to post for next week or next month and just anything that's happening in our podcast world. Just please follow, subscribe, share, tell your friends about us. We want to make this big, and we want you to be a part of it. And let's get into this episode.
And welcome to episode 23 of Two Idiots Reading Comics. This week, Shazam,
Whoop, whoop.
Volume 1.
Yeah, man.
Now, there is no Volume 2 to this.
Really?
Yeah, this originally came out in the back of Justice League comic books. So you'd have like your Justice League monthly comic book, and then be like 10 pages of Shazam.
Really?
Yeah.
So then why call it Volume 1?
Because why not?
So did he get a comic for New 52? Or
He technically got one in the New 52, but it was a little later on. This was leading up to Shazam joining the Justice League in the Justice League comic book series.
Oh, okay.
So.
Wow. I did not see that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some acknowledgments out of the way.
All right.
Our writer is Geoff Johns.
Jeff.
Yep. Jeoff.
Yep.
Okay. Artist.
One of the big writers over at...
Sorry.
In a lot of trouble right now.
Sorry.
But is also one of the biggest writers over at DC right now.
Okay.
Probably not the best producer in the world, but...
Artist Gary Frank. Colorist Brad Anderson. Letterers Nick J. Napolitano.
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 Napolitano. Yep, you had it right the first time.
Napolitano. Tano. And Desi
Cianti.
Woo. Collection cover, Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. Kind of getting me there tonight, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's in your cup, but you're about 2 cups down.
Yeah, we don't talk about what's in the cup. The cup is special.
Not for YouTube.
Yeah. But so, if you've watched the Shazam movie produced by DC in the past, when did that come out? 2 years ago? A year ago?
I'm not even sure at this point.
Yeah. COVID, the whole time frame of COVID's been.
But if you've seen that movie, if you've read this, you've seen 90% of that movie.
Yeah, right. And again, movie's great, and the comic's
movie
great.
is really good.
I mean, this came before the comic. I mean, this came before the movie. So, So, I mean, they pulled straight from this comic.
Yeah. This was, so back in the day, Billy Batson used to be like an 8-year-old. He was a legit...
even younger.
Yeah, he was a legit kid, and that's why it was supposed to be like the innocence of a kid, and that's why he was pure good, is because he was so young.
Okay.
And he became Shazam. When he said Shazam, became, I think, Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Rights issues, now he's Shazam.
Yeah.
But they rebooted it with New 52, like they did a lot of things. And now he's a teenager. And I guess one of my biggest things I liked about when they rebooted it is Billy Batson tells the Wizard, the Wizard's been looking for purely good people to give his powers to. And Billy's like, look, there is no pure good people anymore. Yeah, it just doesn't exist. You can only hope to find someone with a good heart or something like that. And that's how Billy gets the powers.
Because like in this one, when the Wizard first looks into Billy's past, he only sees bad.
Yeah.
Stealing cars, beating kids up.
Yeah. It's like, but you haven't seen the intentions.
Right. Yeah. And then they have a little monologue, and the Wizard looks again, and it's like for his step siblings that are getting bullied, for a kid that needs food, and so there's good intention. I mean, but it's not pure good like he's wanting.
Say, sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was my biggest positive about this story.
Yeah, I
Not that
really like that.
there weren't a whole lot of negatives, but I like that a lot. Bringing it up to like modern day.
Yeah, like
Because-
it's still the world's a shit show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kids
and-
included.
yeah, and you've got to work with the hand you're dealt,
Yeah.
and he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like in this one where the movie plays on the fact that he doesn't understand his powers.
Yeah.
But this one really shows he doesn't understand. Like
yeah.
he has no idea what the hell
No
he just
clue.
received.
Mm-hmm.
And like in the movie, he's only dealing with Dr. Savannah. Savannah, yeah.
Shoot, I had it written down.
Savannah. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I thought there was an L in there, but I could be wrong.
But in this, while Billy is receiving the powers of Shazam, Savannah is also
He goes and
opening
finds
up
Black Adam.
Black Adam's tomb, prison.
Something like that.
Yeah, prison. I think pretty sure it's his prison. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, The Rock wants to play Black Adam, and when The Rock tells you he wants to be a movie,
You
be in a
give
movie,
it to him.
you're like, all right, well, he's a villain, and he's like, I don't care.
Okay.
I want to be in a Black Adam. It's like, well, we're not gonna waste The Rock on one fucking movie, so
No.
we're gonna turn Black Adam into an anti-hero.
Yeah.
And I think they're actually doing that in the comics now. I haven't read any of that. But
Yeah.
I
Like
think
I
he is
want,
an anti-hero now.
I want to see The Rock do it.
Yeah.
But I don't. I hope The Rock doesn't do what he did in Fast and Furious.
What do you mean?
Where like in Fast and Furious, like he's the big bad cop.
Yeah.
But yet he's so screen grabbing. Like he grabs your
So
attention so
charismatic.
much that you lose the premise of what's happening in the movie.
Do you like him? When you
Oh, I
shouldn't
love
like
him. I love
He's so
The Rock
charismatic.
so much. But
well,
I
someone
hope that
obviously
he-
didn't grow up watching wrestling because
I know what he was. I mean, that's where he got
The Rock was
his shit from.
The Rock was such a good heel that people loved him.
No,
Or no,
yes.
This was before. I'm a gigantic wrestling
Yeah.
fan. I tried to get Davis. I think he would watch it with me, and I feel like if I invited him to a show, he would
Yeah, I'll
come.
go.
But The
I'm not
Rock,
going to turn it down.
The Rock, before like fans just started liking heels because heels really do the most work
Yeah.
because they make the good guy
Oh,
look
yeah,
good.
right.
But back in the day, before fans started just liking that, people booed the heels, and The Rock was so good. They were like, "Fuck it, he's a bad guy, but we like him."
Well, yeah, and I'm not saying I love The Rock. I love.
And he'd walk
I
around
don't
telling
know.
you he would shove your shit up your ass sideways. He'd put your boot up your ass, calling you a candy ass,
Yes,
telling you to shut your
And-
mouth and all that stuff.
and I guess I don't know. I just hope he's like Vin Diesel can be such a charismatic character. Like the two of them, they're so powerful
Yeah.
that I hope that he can bring it down a little bit, so that the movie kind of you're not waiting. You're not just focused on him. That the rest
you
of
hope
the
he
movie.
doesn't go in. You hope he
builds.
doesn't go in there and does what he does in every movie, where it's The Rock in a completely different situation.
There you go.
You want
Yep,
it to be
that's
black.
it.
You want
Yes,
it to be a
yes.
Black Adam movie, not a
Yes.
Rock movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm worried about. And I'm like, unless he specifically asked for Black Adam, we could have found a better character for The Rock. Don't you think? In the DC universe?
Cyborg. Cyborg?
I don't know. Because I feel like if they
that a little-
they went the CG route, and if you're going to have that body, and
Oh, you're gonna have the Rock.
I'm
You
gonna have
got,
The
it's
Rock's
got
body.
to be
I'm not going to let you CG
'Cause,
half of it.
like Shazam in the movie. That guy, I don't know his name.
I think Levy. I could be wrong.
He's wearing like 7% of the way he looks is all
Suit.
fake.
Yeah.
Like it's a suit.
Yeah.
The Rock,
He can fill
100%
that up.
of the suit that
Yeah.
you see him in will be him.
But I don't know who else I'd want him to play though. In DC, Bane actually. Bane. He'd be an amazing Bane, but
But then you got to compete with Tom Hardy's Bane.
that's such a different. Like if they did a comic book accurate Bane.
Comic accurate? Yeah, you need the Rock. You need to just shoot the juice and just fucking just goes ham.
Now I don't know. Could he do like the Spanish accent though?
I feel like he could.
'Cause he's Samoan.
I feel like he could. It's The Rock.
Then again, would you care if it?
I really
'cause
wouldn't
The
care.
Rock.
It's The Rock.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, we got on a soapbox about The Rock.
The Rock is awesome.
Yeah, we've both grown up with him in different
He's
worlds.
the most
Yeah.
electrifying man in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, he grew up with him in the WWE, and I grew up with him being in the Scorpion movies. And no, the Mummy movies. Yeah,
That movie was.
that was still weird. So weird.
I mean, I know CG was just coming around during that time, but Jesus Christ, that CG was awful.
Still love the movies though.
Yeah. R.I.P. Brandon Fraser. He's not dead, but his career is.
His career went down in hot flames.
Yeah. He used to be like a for real A-lister.
Yeah, the Mummy.
Because I thought it was just the Mummy movies, but he was like in a bunch of comedies.
What else
too.
has he been in?
He's been in like a bunch of comedies that like rerun on Comedy Central all the time. The Jungle Book.
I was about to say, yeah, he was the Jungle Book.
And then there was like another one where like the devil gave him like 3 wishes or something. And it's, have you seen Austin Powers?
Yeah.
The first female from Austin Powers that he marries at the end of the movie.
Yeah. That turns into a robot the next movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She plays the devil in that movie with Brandon Fraser.
Interesting.
And she's hot as fuck.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's also in Scrubs. She's the wife to the same woman I'm thinking about. She's the wife to.
That is not the wife to Dr. Cox.
You sure?
I am pretty sure.
Sure?
We will come back next episode with that answer, but we have to get back on the topic. Shazam. So, I am pretty sure that's not her. But yeah, what did you think about the actual comic book, Davis? Davis, we're already halfway through the episode.
Sorry,
we will remember it.
Not with my brain right now. I did enjoy it a lot.
Yeah,
you get the kids, or his siblings, not just his kids. I did like how this, like, yeah, I knew Shazam was magic.
Yeah,
his powers are magic. He got them from being from a wizard.
Yeah.
But this issue or this series really showed that much more.
Yeah.
That he's not just magical in his powers. He can give his powers and imbue his siblings with that. See,
because I
went
through like a big Shazam phase, and this came out right about that time where I was like really into Shazam, and I did not like that. Because in my opinion, if I can't beat you with all my power, because when he gives his powers away,
he's splitting his powers.
Yeah,
because Shazam is speed.
Yes,
it's like
aspects
speed,
of all the gods.
Hercules, the Amazons.
Yeah,
his name is an acronym for 5 different powers.
Yeah, and
6 different powers, and when he gives that to his siblings, he loses 4 of his powers.
Yeah, and it's just like, well, I understand there's strength in numbers, but if I'm giving away my power, well, suddenly all of us fighting should, and the math is correct in my head, all add up to just one of him by himself.
Well, yeah.
If I'm Shazam, I'm not giving anyone my power.
But because they showed in the comic where he gives it away, then something happens and he gives him more. He imbues the tiger with powers.
That was
and
fucking
everybody
dope.
loses. Like everybody starts to like kind of shit. We're like something's wrong. Like we feel
we're giving too much away.
So the more he spreads out, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
They make a lot of comments about he doesn't know how to control them.
Oh,
so there seems to be aspects that he can even more than just giving his power away.
12 years old. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. Which is another thing I always like, because how many times when you're a little kid and you're just like, fuck, I wish I was like big ass superhero.
All the damn I still think I wish I'm that way.
True.
It was a lot more when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I'm like you. I didn't much care for it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a cool concept. I thought
maybe
it brought
it's because
the
I don't
siblings
like
in.
sharing in general.
Well, yeah. I think it was a cool concept of bringing the siblings together, but other than just their strength in numbers, is the only way you can look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I like I said, I like the fact that they added more there's more to his magical abilities than
Mhm.
just his powers.
Yeah.
He can see different things. He can see this woman in the mirror that can talk to him. He's the only one. You have to be Shazam to travel to.
Yeah.
They called it the Rock.
Yeah, it's some mystical
Yeah,
place where all the wizards used to go,
right. Then the 7 deadly sins.
or were held there. Yeah.
Interesting of Savannah. The movie does not have Black Adam.
No.
They wanted to
They were
be
saving it for The
Shazam,
Rock,
saving
yeah.
it for Rock. But Savannah in the movie seems more competent than this Savannah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's because he's
in the movie-
counting down to Black Adam,
Yeah.
where in the movie he's by himself.
In the movie, that when that shit hits him, and
Yeah.
he's got that eye, that gives him powers. And
To
the comic
control
book,
the
Yeah.
7 sins.
and in the comic book, I don't think it gave him any powers.
The only powers it gave him is he has some sort
now
of
he can
magical
see
powers,
magic. Yeah.
but he can't protect himself from it because they
Exactly.
say he's wilting. His body literally is
Yeah.
degrading because of it.
Yeah. That was just their right around for the movie.
Yeah.
To get Black Adam out.
Okay,
Of
cool.
there.
So what do you think of Black Adam when he reverted back to his original form, dusted?
If like I said, this was just in the back of the Justice League comic. It wasn't a series. But if I was the writer, I don't know that I would get rid of Black Adam that fast.
Well, I know they're not getting rid of him.
Yeah, no,
but all I can figure is they did it so they can give Shazam 24 issues. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
Just saying a number that they can focus on Shazam and then start seeing clues of Black Adam coming back.
That would be
I could see
interesting, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That they had to get rid of him so they can
Mhm.
build Shazam's story, then slowly bring Black Adam back.
And maybe that's because The Rock has wanted to play Black Adam for a long time.
Long time, yeah.
So maybe you're right. Maybe that's how they brought him back as a anti-hero. Because I was wondering for a while like how they were going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you have these. What got me though is you have these magical powers. How does it not protect your human form? That he shifts back to his human form, then his human form dusts away because he's thousands of years old.
Oh, see, I thought that was clever.
It's clever. I get it, but to me,
Mm-hmm.
your magic. I would think the magic would protect your human form.
Oh, you think he should still be?
Yeah, I think his
As
human
old as he
form
was.
should be whatever he was when he changed. That's what he should have been now, and it shouldn't have withered and disappeared in 15 seconds.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just ultimately up to whoever.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the
story, but
writer. I mean it's his continuity.
I can see it
but,
going either way.
Yeah, but again, it's an easy way for them to get Black Adam out of the way
Yeah,
to bring him back later.
yeah.
Like he's definitely coming back. I mean you can't just get rid of
I
him.
think he's already back.
I'm sure he
this
is.
came out. I mean, I think they started dropping these hints like around volume 2 or 3 of the Justice League. So
Wow,
that started in like 2012. So
wow. So you're looking at a 14, 15, or 14 comic.
yeah, somewhere
Or
around there.
14.
I mean, I definitely bought the paper copy like while we were in college. So
Yeah, wow. Again, watch the movie. You know what's happening.
you got about
and,
90% of the comic book.
Like, we push. You want to buy the comic? Please go
that's
buy the
not-
comic. I mean, but
And let's not we're not mad at the comic book
no,
because that definitely came out first.
Yeah. No, we were actually impressed. I'm impressed
I'm more
with
happy that
the
they
movie
followed the
that actually
source
follow.
material.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where so many movies
Now this
don't follow the source material.
this was the second time of me reading it, and I liked it a lot better the first time. Like
yeah.
after the movie, I was just kind of like, okay, I know this story.
Like there was a lot of stuff. I mean, other than the commentary between the kids and
Mm-hmm.
with each other, there wasn't anything else to it.
No,
I mean, again, it sets up a world, it sets up
And
his
again,
universe, but
this was in the back of a 20-page Justice League comic,
right,
so this wasn't like we're fleshing out whole stories.
correct,
so.
correct.
But yeah, we're getting close on time. So you got any final things. Let me ask you this: what suit do you like better, Shazam or Black Adam?
Ooh.
And why is it the best suit in possibly all of comic books? Black Adam definitely.
I think you're right. I think these two suits are up there in the top 5 of best suits in all of DC.
Yeah.
I'm throwing Flash. See, I'm a big Flash fan. I'm throwing Flashes up in there just because it's clean. It's iconic.
But do you like?
But then you got to throw Batman.
You like the
Superman,
black and yellow better, or the cardinal and cream with a little bit of gold in there?
Black and yellow, then cardinal and cream.
Really, I thought you were gonna go the other way.
Black and yellow. I think I'm gonna have to go black and yellow first.
Yeah.
Now, what I did like about this one is their lightning bolts in their chest
are actually lighting up.
Or they move. They're reflecting.
Yeah. Another thing I like about what they did with these, in the New 52, they added the hood.
The hoods
I really not always on there.
I really like the hood. It's just clean. It's just kind of. It's a little not. It's a
when
little
it used
bit.
To be Captain Marvel, it was like that sideways ish, like matador.
Yeah,
cape.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I like the hood with not full length, but like down to the knees cape.
Yeah, I really did like that. And I don't know what it is about the hood, but the hood just kind of doesn't hide anything, but just kind of makes it a little mysterious.
Let's be honest. Who doesn't like wearing hoodies?
Well, and we're big dudes. We love hoodies.
Yeah.
I mean, hides the fat rolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going black and yellow than the cardinal and white. I think so.
Well, I think that does it. We definitely went on a huge tangent. But
yeah.
If you've seen the movie, you've read half this comic, so there was a lot, not a whole lot to talk about. But next week, we're finishing up Court of Owls.
Court of Owls, and damn.
Yeah.
We got some talking to do about that one. Looking really forward to that. Hoping you join us.
Yeah. But I think that's about it.
All right.
I guess we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.